up, y'all? It is Mary.
And Amma.
And today we are going to be talking about Mykelti, her job, her need for insurance.
A job now, she says.
For the life insurance, y'all.
She said that, not life insurance, health insurance.
Oh, right.
She says she needs health insurance. She's working very hard. She said Tony and her barely see each other during the day. But they both are working. You know, we know that he's a chess player. And they are both busy during the day, and then at night they just come home and just kind of crash. But she did say that, you know, she just loves the security of a job, knowing that she's going to have health insurance. She said that she almost had a stroke, which was news to me, almost had a stroke during Super Bowl.
How does that even happen? Do you have a stroke from the excitement or like...
No, just something going on with your inside
Oh,
of
like
your body.
stress?
Yeah. There's something on, sometimes high blood pressure.
Oh.
That is not like taken care of. You can have a stroke from that. That's what happened with grandma.
Isn't she young though? Like that's insane.
But there are people who have high blood pressure that, you know, who are young. Like I've had high blood pressure for a while too. My mom started having high blood pressure when she was in her late 20s. So yeah.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So you know, sometimes you have high blood pressure. And if it's uncontrollable, if it's not controlled, you're not taking your medications for that, you can actually stroke out as well.
Wow, my God.
So
that's a nightmare.
Yeah, it's scary. That's why they call high blood pressure the silent killer. Because it's not something you can actually, sometimes you don't even have like symptoms like that. It might just come all of a sudden, you are having a headache or whatever, and you know, then next thing you know, you have stroked out.
Wow.
So, and if they don't get to you on time, you can actually die.
Wow.
So anyhow, this is what occurred with Mykelti during Super Bowl, she said this year. So that was very, very scary. But I'm so happy for her that she has a job. And I totally understand that. I love the security of a job, the consistency of that. She's like, you know, she's a Gemini. I'm a Gemini too. So maybe it's a Gemini thing. But I love the consistency of a job and all of that stuff. The security of it, you know. And I'm sure that feels good to her, getting paid every 2 weeks. You know what you're going to get paid. You know that if the kids need to go to see a doctor, something comes up, you know?
Yeah.
You can do that. So I am actually really, really happy for her. The other thing I kind of want to touch on very quickly, I'm just going to add it to here, talking about jobs. She did say, because sometimes, you know, I know we say, Mykelti, I don't know, it doesn't seem as though you are really loyal to your mom or whatever. But she did say that Christine did an incredible job raising them and raising the other children too.
Right.
She's like, she did an incredible job. She said that Christine was her role model. She said she's always amazed that she had to juggle not only the whole sister-wife drama, but also love other people's children. You know, and she did say, Mykelti said that, you know, for her, there's not going to be any polygamy for her. She's happy that she is in a traditional household, and she wanted her kids to always know that they are half Hispanic and wanted them to know their culture and their language. So I thought that was, I'll just, you know, touch on that.
Yeah. But, you know, I want to go back to the whole insurance thing real quickly. I wonder, maybe... It could be one or two things. Maybe it's just America and it's way too expensive to have health insurance. Mm-hmm. Or maybe the fact that she grew up not really having readily available health insurance is why she hasn't had any. You know what I'm saying?
She also did not have health insurance. It's now that she's going to go get health insurance.
Yeah, because I think maybe it's the effects of polygamy that maybe caused her not to have health insurance.
Yeah, that was surprising to me, because for me, I mean...
Because she has 3 kids.
Oh, is it 3 that they have?
She had a set of twins, and then she had one child.
That's so right. But yeah. For me, look, we got children. Like, I need to have health insurance before that. You know. If it's just me in this world, then maybe I can play with that. But not when there are children involved.
But also, my thing is that, which I mean, anyway, it's none of my business. But I just feel like Mykelti has to go work because obviously, you know, Tony being a chess master, they don't give him like health insurance for that.
Right.
So she has to go work to bring in health insurance for the family.
Right. Yes. And but she also
How do we feel about that?
No, but you know something? She actually, like she's saying, she likes the structure of the work. And I'm sure she also likes the fact that she gets a paycheck. Because Tony, I don't know if when he plays his chess, will they pay him if he loses? Probably not. So that's not like a check where you can depend on consistently. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I will just prefer to have a check especially like if I have children, I am with someone like, and he has this job of chess, like this is his passion, he loves it, great, good for you, boo boo. But I will love to have, and I'm sure maybe when he wins, he gets like maybe a ton of money right then and there, right? But if he loses, maybe he doesn't get paid. So you see, I wouldn't be able to live with that. I need to be working and making sure I'm getting a check every 2 weeks, something that I can depend on. I can't. I'm happy you doing your passion, honey. Love it for you. But I need to have a check every 2 weeks. I don't want to get upset with you if you lose a game. And then you got to hear my mouth about why you lost the game. Because now we ain't got no money. Right?
Yeah.
So let me just go and work my little job over here. And like she said, she likes the structure of working. So obviously she gets a job. I'm a Gemini too. Geminis love to work. Like, I think that we're just like little worker bees. We like to stay busy. We also get bored easily too.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. So we love to have something that we can depend on.
Right.
And we kind of like to do it on our own.
Well, I guess that's fine. Saying? I mean, because I will only have an issue with it is if she did not want to work, and this man is refusing to get a proper job to go and do it. But she likes to work, so it's really not an issue. I don't have any problem with it or whatever.
She said she likes the structure of work, and she loves the security of work, and she also likes the security that the health insurance brings her.
Yeah, because to have a stroke that young, my God.
Yeah, and then you got 3 kids. You see, if a child gets up with an ear infection, with kids, you don't know what's going on. Like with you, I didn't even know you had heart issues until... that was when we were here, right? Yeah. Before we went back to America.
Was it a bacteria infection in my blood?
Yeah.
But we thought it was malaria.
Yeah.
But luckily, it's so cheap to get healthcare here. I think the whole thing cost like maybe $50.
No, it was like almost $100.
Yeah, but it was like for me to get like 3 IV fluids, 3 bags of that, and then the medicine to see the doctor.
Yeah, and all that stuff. Everything costs less than $100, and all the antibiotics and stuff.
We never talked about the healthcare here in Tanzania. That has to be a video.
Talk about that, yeah.
Because we're going to have Tanzania Tuesdays.
Yeah. And the thing is, we have health insurance in the U.S., so it was easier for us to just go back there and you go and see the doctors. But thank God, things are cheap here.
I know.
That I was able to at least take you in before we traveled, just before we traveled.
I wasn't going to make it.
The
doctor said it. The doctor said I would have been dead.
Yeah, you were not going to be able to travel.
Yeah, she was like, she would have been dead in 24 hours, mama.
Yeah.
That was crazy.
You wouldn't have lived. So for me, it's just having that, and if you don't, like, we have insurance, but at least have the money to be able to go to get stuff done.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I hear you, Mykelti, and I am 100% right behind you, girl. You go get your job. Get your health insurance. Forget that. I mean, while I support Tony doing his stuff, but no. Kids, I have children. Yeah, I need health insurance. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So I am very proud of you, honey. I am very, very proud of you.
Yeah, y'all, but it is Mary.
And Amma.
And we love you all. Thank you all for watching. Thank you for hanging in there. All the likes, shares, comments. We love it all.
Thank you so much. And I'm not bashing Tony at all. And the reason why is because I love when people go for their passion. I do. Life is too short
to be in a job that you hate.
Life is too short. I'm sorry. Life is too short. I'm not even gonna go about my personal business, but life is too short. Okay, you guys, you spend so many hours working.
I know.
Life is too short to be working like something. So good on you, Tony, and good on you, Mykelti, for supporting him, going for his passion. Like I have a nephew who's a musician,
very talented,
self-taught. And he's going for it, and I am so he's university educated, but this is what he wants to do, and I am proud of him.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. My children are going for their passions. I am proud of you guys. I think it's a beautiful thing to go for the gifts that God has given you, and you're doing that because you spend so much time on that job that life is too short to waste time. So yeah, and Mykelti, you're doing what you love, so good on both of you and supporting each other.
Yeah,
that's what it's all about. That's what marriage is all about. So good job, you all.
We'll see you on the next video.
Bye.